think it's a really big tragedy, and like stuff like that shouldn't happen in this world we live in anymore, because we should be like more peaceful.
I think this whole thing is just another example of people not just breaking societal norms, just offshoots from normal society, people going crazy, and Americans being dumb.
I guess people can have guns and things for hunting, but I don't really believe in people having access to assault weapons, because I think it kind of sets up situations like this, and it makes people more susceptible to unnecessary violence.
In the US, people always talk about the freedom, and it always comes down to the freedom of owning shit instead of actually the freedom of doing things. So we're in a country where you can't even drink a beer on a park bench or build a fire on the public beach, but people want to defend their right to own guns. And I think there's a big mistake in America with that, and I don't know why it's inconceivable to me why people can't figure out that.
I really heard anything about the shooting.
I've been really interested by the media's response to the whole issue. Like, the way the media is presenting the man, and I read a really interesting tidbit about where a forensic psychologist is talking about how the way the media presents the shooter can impact other people to commit mass murders like this. And from a completely different approach, like thinking of the thousands of people this affected, like the whole idea that I think there were like 53 people who were victimized in the shooting. How many people do those 53 people know as individuals? How many people in the community do they know? Were they related to? Were they friends with? How many people did they work with? How many people they had met? And every one of those people is affected. And for each one of those people, this is a tragic event. So we're really feeling this as an entire nation. I mean, I don't know any of the people personally, but I'm still feeling this. I still feel the fear, and I feel just a tiny bit of the grief.
Well, I actually didn't hear about it firsthand really until like the next day, and I wasn't actually surprised because we've been having a lot of like stuff like this going on in our country, and it's really upsetting. I just thought, you know, like what kind of a human could do that, because I've never been able to understand people that have souls like that can just destroy life with no thought.
I believe that all firearms should be banned, but I understand that that's never going to happen.
I guess with all the shootings we hear about, I wasn't entirely, unfortunately, surprised.
It's really weird to have a shooting occur over a movie, you know, someone trying to live up to be like this hero. Like, I was watching a little bit on the news, and I got most of my information from social media, so I mean, it's quite shocking that someone would go to those kind of measures just over a movie.